Overcoming depression. One of the challenges ravaging the world today is depression, and it cuts across young and old. Either you are young or old, rich or poor, elite or illiterate, depression has no respect for anybody. But I bring to you today a word of hope, word of healing, and word of deliverance. Let me guarantee you this: if you are going through depression right now, by the time you are done listening to this message, you will surely find a solution. This is because this message will address the root cause of depression and provide a solution to it. But permit me to start with this. Depression is far more than emotional problem. It is deeper than that. Depression is a matter of spirit and soul. It is far more than a mood disorder or mental issue. It is a reflection of what has happened to the spirit man. 3 times in Matthew chapter 26, Jesus said, "My soul is exceedingly sorrowful and heavy." My soul is exceedingly sorrowful and heavy. That is the real definition of depression. When the soul is perpetually sorrowful and the heart is heavy, it will manifest as depression in the physical. You must realize that man is a spirit. He has a soul and he lives in a body. Whatever happened to the spirit man will surely find expression in the physical. When there is no joy in the spirit and soul, it will affect every aspect in the physical. One serious mistake that the people who are depressed and those that are trying to help them make is that they focus on the feelings, mental issue, and the circumstances that surround the life of the depressed. But depression is far beyond physical. That is why the thought of suicide is always associated with depression. You need to know that failure in relationships or marriage, sickness, loss of job, or business failure is not the source of depression. The circumstances or situations that surround your life are not the real cause of depression. They are just signs that something greater than those is wrong somewhere. This is because many people have gone through what you are going through right now, and they were able to manage it and overcome it. The entire situation you are going through in life is not the source of depression. They are just symptoms. The single major cause of depression is identity problem. I will say it again. The single major cause of depression is identity problem. If you are going through depression today, it has more to do with your identity rather than the circumstances or situation around your life. Now, what do I mean by identity problem? Many people today define themselves by external things they have. They define their lives by the success that comes through their jobs, career, money, influence, and opinions of men. Once they fail in these external things, they conclude that they have failed in life. You cannot base your life on external things and find joy, peace, and fulfillment. The world we are living in cannot offer you that. You must find yourself. You must discover the real you. You must look up and look inward. Now, how can you discover yourself? How can you know the real you? How can you know your identity? you must first of all realize that you are not an accident. You are created and formed by God. Psalm 100 verse 3 says, "Don't you know that the Lord, He is God? It is He that hath made you and not you yourself. You are His person and the sheep of His pasture." He said in Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5 that before I formed you in the belly, I knew you. And before you came forth out of the womb, I sanctified you and I ordained you as a prophet. The psalmist said, "I will praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and that my soul knows right well." Ephesians chapter 2 verse 10 says, "For we are God's masterpiece. He has created us anew in Christ Jesus, so we can do the good things He planned for us long ago." All these Bible verses are confirmation that your real identity is in God. He created you for a reason and a purpose far beyond material things. Until you return to God through Jesus, who is the way, you may not find rest for your spirit and soul. I want you to know that this is not your end. There is help for you. God has not abandoned you. He loves you and cares for you. He wants to give you peace of mind. He wants to give you a new beginning. You don't need to take your life. You just need to surrender it to Jesus and He will give you a life. Hope is coming your way. Love is coming your way. Joy is coming to you. And abundance is on your way. Be strong. Be courageous. Your life is not determined by what you have or what you don't have. Your life is defined by God and by what He has deposited in you. All will be well with you again. You will sing a new song. You will rejoice, and your spirit man will come alive. Focus on God. Focus on what He has created you to be. Let love, let peace, let joy surround your life, because your life is more than what you see in the physical. You will smile again and you will rejoice again in Jesus' mighty name.